can we make excuse for an ignorant person? If the person is mutakabbir, for example, yeah, and you advise him, you know, you give him the ayat, you give him the ahadith of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, but the person continue. Can you make excuse for the person? Because
excuse for what? Are we gonna chop his head off? What do you mean excuse for what?
Excuse for him. Maybe the person is mutakabbir. You give him ayat like akhi, fear Allah.
For what? You are just, your job is to deliver the message.
Naam.
I don't know what you excusing him for. What? You're not the Khalifa, are you?
Now you give him the dalil, yeah, but the man is still ignorant.
Yeah, no, you give him the dalil, he doesn't accept.
Naam.
So what are you gonna do? That's the otherwise you're gonna be doing like that person with two arguing. The person who is righteous arguing with the person who is not righteous. And you tell me, stop, this is haram. Drinking alcohol is haram. So the person doesn't listen. He says, leave me with my Lord. Leave me with my Lord. The way you're going to say is arrogant. You can leave me with my Lord. I don't want to listen to you. No. Leave me, da'ni wa rabbi. So the guy said, okay, Allah will never forgive for you. And that's when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala punished that righteous person. He said, go to hell. And the person who did not listen to him, and he's the one supposed to be the sinner, go to paradise. So your job is to deliver the message, not to give excuse and excuse. If you are the head of the state and you want a punishment, chop his head off or chop his hand, that's you're going to give me excuse or not. That is, do you understand me now? But does Allah give him an excuse? This is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But you have no job to say, give him the excuse. Your job is to give him the message. And maybe he didn't listen to you, he might listen to somebody else. Maybe the way that you came to him is arrogant itself. You want to show yourself that you're knowledgeable. Because some people, they do that.
No.
That make the person in front of him, they don't want to listen to him. So we have to be with wisdom, akhi. We cannot just say, so the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, when he was pelted with the stones, he called him, he's a prophet. What they did, they sent the children and they wounded him so much. What did he say? I'm going to give them an excuse because they are arrogant. No, akhi. Even Allah, when he sent him Allah knew what was in their hearts. They're very bad. He sent them the angel of the mountain to command them to do whatever they like. What did he say? He said, no, don't destroy them. I'm hope that Allah, if they've been ruined, maybe their offspring will not be ruined. If they've been doomed, maybe their offspring will not be doomed. Subhanallah. So, ikhwani, we have to deliver the da'wah with the hikmah is that our job is to deliver. Not my job is for him to accept what I say. If he did not accept my say, I would say accuse yourself before you accuse him.
No.
I'll send somebody else. That's what I did with my father, may Allah have mercy upon him.
Amen.
At the beginning, he did not pray. Wallah, he did not pray. I said, he's arrogant. He was arrogant. Of course he was arrogant. He was not listening to the haqq and the deen. But it did not stop there. I just meant him somebody else and somebody else. And then, subhanallah, third person, he's not even from the same country. He just opened his heart. I don't know how. So I accused myself. Maybe I am because I'm his son. You know, I tell you what, sometimes there are things, yeah, Siraj, prevents the person to listen to the other person. I'll give you an example. I am a father. Hardly will listen to my son. I would listen to anybody else, but not my son. It's like it's built in me as a human being. I'm a teacher. I will never listen to my student. Except those people, or mashallah, like Imam Shafi'i, Imam Ahmad, but not everybody like this. Most of the people, they don't listen. Also, somebody out of racism, I'm white. How can I listen to you, black? So out of racism, will not listen to you. Arrogance. So instead of me making him to go to hellfire, I'm bringing him somebody white. This person, he is Arab, and you are not Arab. Having him to give him, how can I give it? I understand Arabic. How can I listen to you? You don't understand Arabic. So I give him somebody Arab. You understand me now? So we have to be careful, ya akhwana, not to say that, shall I give him the excuse? We are not here to judge. But you could ask me, does Allah give an excuse? Allahu a'lam. This depends upon his heart. Siraj, your job is to never stop giving the da'wah. Siraj, are you there?
Naam, I'm here.
Never stop giving the da'wah and never say, I will stop because it's arrogant. Okay? But if you thought, khalas, this guy is stopped, then it's up to you to be patient doing it or to stop. It's up to you. Because I could see that he's not really listening. I'll stop. But I will not give him or say, khalas, I've given him all the excuses. He's doomed in the hellfire. I will not ever say that. I've done my job. Dua to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Jazakallah khair ya Siraj. Always, ikhwana, always remember, knowledge have the tendency to give the person arrogance, just like the money gives you arrogance. Wallah, even more. You'll find a person who is rich can be arrogant, okay, because of his richness onto the poor person. But the person who's knowledge, he uses knowledge to show his muscles. قال رسول الله في الحديث الصحيح, and you just to show off. I got muscle, you don't know knowledge. So be careful, the person. I'm not saying that to you or to anybody in particular, but I'm just saying, as the scholars of the Salaf used to say. So, إن للعلم سلطانا كما للمال سلطان. Verily, the arrogance comes with the ilm, just like it comes with the money.